I wonder if that raccoon is still up in the tree there. Oh, it is. It is up there. It's a little baby. Oh, there might be a mom up there too now. Look, I can see the butt. I saw it from the trampoline earlier. My Pilates teacher came here this morning and we did Pilates and then we jumped on the trampoline. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, we got a little bit of movement. Trying to get the attention of the raccoon.
Well, you got our attention.
Yeah. It's like a Marx Brothers routine. So far, so good. Are you kidding me?
The trick is you just have to struggle.
I'm Rebekah Higgs, and I renovate homes. I didn't really know what I was doing when I started, and sometimes I still don't.
Oh, there's the mummy.
But with the help of my trusty crew,
You're not going to be overwhelmed.
my loving and patient family,
The heck?
I know I can always get the job done. Life is a never-ending adventure when you're a DIY mom.
It's always been in my plan to do something with the back garden space and to fix up the greenhouse and to figure out a way to use the sheds more efficiently. And, you know, Julie and I had some plans of moving them, but we kind of streamlined and simplified the plan to just fix up what is here so that I can get the house ready to sell. I thought I would have a little bit more time though, but I received a call from a photographer that's flying in from Toronto who wants to shoot my backyard and my greenhouse and my garden. And so now I'm in a little bit of a panic because I didn't really nurture or take care of my garden this summer at all. I was building privacy screens and replacing railings, so I had other things to do and the garden was neglected, but when the magazines come knocking, you kind of have to just do what they want. So now I'm scrambling to get things done.
You know how they say Tauruses have a green thumb? Well, this Taurus's green thumb is still sprouting, so I definitely need some help getting this garden project done.
Ooh, what's this cool thing?
Check that out.
Check him out.
How fun is this? It's just fun. It's textured. This is lemongrass, so it's a really
Cool.
good scent, and it's a natural bug repellent.
Oh,
So if you set it sort of like in an area that you might be sitting or having drinks or having a fire, then you know.
I love this. Where did you find this statue?
I found this statue at Winners actually on clearance because it's all smashed, but that's what you want for the garden.
Yeah, that looks great.
That's what you need.
What else can I help you carry back?
My darling of a friend Tiffany does garden design and consultation. With her knack for finding unique items wherever she goes, I welcomed her with open arms to help me with this photo shoot project.
I have this great like retro-y type of rocking chair that I thought would be really cool. We can pressure wash it.
Ooh, these are so cool.
Aren't those great?
I love the color on it.
So
too.
we're gonna put banana leaf in it. We're gonna cut that out and have them long and trailing.
Okay.
But these can go up in the greenhouse and then it'll still keep with the style of that, but
Awesome.
keep this like
so you
sort
have
of
a
rusty
whole
vibe.
vision for the space, and I've literally spent maybe 5 minutes thinking about it. So I'm just like going with whatever you want to do.
I know, you'd be like, wait a minute.
So I'm a little bit overwhelmed with this space because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to gardens. I think we could come up with some creative plans to make this backyard really impressive.
It's kind of fun and you're not gonna be overwhelmed. You're gonna be really excited by this. I have multiple raised garden beds. What I really like about them is either things that I don't have to think a lot about. So I see you have some annuals. So these are peppers that are already placed. They actually need quite a bit of heat and they do get replanted every year.
Okay, so they might want to go in the greenhouse.
So that's something we're gonna move those, anything that needs a little bit more of a climate into the greenhouse, whereas something out here, we're gonna get it really clean, we're gonna fertilize it, and we're gonna put perennial herbs in here. And that way, like next year, like as the spring starts coming, you're already completely done. These are gorgeous. This is like a bunny tail grass.
Oh, cute.
So we're gonna kind of play up that area with grasses that are perennials. This is like one of my favorite creeping plants. So this is a creeping Jenny, and we have 2 of those. What we want to do is kind of think about areas that we'd like to cover and just continue to expand. So I can see planting that on the side here and letting this grow down and behind there. Same on this side. So what I want to do is do like a middle section of really interesting succulents. So things that are going to grow back every single year, and it's always going to look really cool. Like it's going to give you some crunch, some architecture, some. So I think that'll be great.
So you're kind of like going for height and depth and textures and just variations of colors and lots of green. It's kind of the same like philosophy that I think about with interior design, is that you can't have everything be soft or everything be hard.
Exactly.
It's like if you mix it together, if you have a little bit of soft, a little bit of hard, a little bit of color, a little bit of you know, natural fibers, then you get a space that just like feels more comfortable and homey and welcoming to the eye.
Now let's see if these principles will translate to my garden.
Lennon wore me down for her birthday and ended up getting her a bunny. And this guy, he's a bit of an escape artist, so we had to build a whole fenced-in area for him. Luckily, I had all this leftover wood from the last renovations, and Julie and I made this enclosed area here the other day. So come on in and you can meet our new little buddy, Bun Bun. Here, bring this. Oh, yum, 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 yum. You're a spoiled little Bun Bun, aren't you? He kept escaping and going right under the deck. So I had to, we had to figure out how to get him in a safe place where he wouldn't be trying to escape all the time. Because I'm slowly starting to have a farm. We'll get chickens next.
I'm taking inspiration from my new pet. Act quick like a bunny and get this dirt pile looking fresh, gorgeous, and photo shoot ready. Otherwise, I will have to turn into an escape artist and hide under the deck.
Can you reach your taller?
Yeah, I think I just might do this one so you can walk in. What do you think, pups?
Sadie just really would love to eat a bunny.
I know.
She is a hunter. She's got the hunting instinct. She'll catch mice and squirrels and lots of things. Sadie, no eating the bunnies. No.
So the thought in here is where you do have support. You have like anything that is prone to wind, that needs sort of like a climatized heat, so almost like a steamy kind of heat we want in here.
Okay.
Anything that's super heat sensitive, we don't. So like if we're growing beans next year, like these would be the great kind of things that we can put along that side as annuals. You know, I mean, like you would plant them. Well, sir, how do you like that?
Sadie, you're gonna hurt yourself, you silly thing.
She doesn't seem to be too humiliated, considering. It'd be like the equivalent of one of us just running straight into a patio door.
No animals were harmed in the making of this TV show.
So tomatoes are really good in here. Peppers are really good in here.
Yeah.
Basil is good, but you have a lot of good varieties of basil in here, which are such a good.
I guess I'm gonna have to start my own little roadside stand of just selling basil.
I think you could do it right now. There's like that's the new way to go.
So yeah, why don't we get planting?
Yes.
And while you're working on that, I'm gonna get the chicken coop going too.
Okay.
You probably thought I was kidding about the urban farm, but I'm 100% serious. If you find bones in there, it's just because the previous owners threw their dinner bones in there.
No ex-boyfriends successfully buried here.
Gardening gloves are top priority when in the garden if you're looking to expand the lifespan of your manicure.
This is the platform for the chicken coop. And look, they have a beautiful view of the Bedford Basin. These chickens better lay some happy eggs. Because the ground's so unlevel, Julie and Kale took all of the leftover 2x4 that's been sitting around my backyard for a year. I knew I would need it for something. And it'll be a nice level platform for the chicken coop. And this will be our chicken run area. Sadie's trying to get into the bunny's room up here now. She's got a new plan. Yeah. Okay, so should we try to lift the chicken coop up?
With such a tight deadline, I did have to cut a few corners with the chicken coop, but honestly, my hands are full.
This is a playhouse that's been discontinued, actually. I thought that this playhouse would actually work great as a chicken coop. And look, we've like adapted it to have inside as benches, and it's got insulation on the bottom, and it's already been treated for weather, so It's big enough to have quite a few chickens. I mean, I think you could have like, you could probably have six or seven chickens if you wanted to, but I only have 2. Rhode Island Reds, they're really good layers. They're very pretty, very gentle, calm birds. My mom has been taking care of them for me for 2 months, so they're really close to laying eggs, so she's quite upset that I'm coming to get them now that they're almost about to lay eggs. Okay, watch out for the roof. So let's get it out from under here first, and then we can lift it up.
So easy.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm lifting anything at all.
It's tilting towards me.
Oh, okay, there we go. Lift, 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, we have to make sure these chickens get the best view of the basin.
It'll be fun for the chickens.
The chickens are totally digging their new pad. It's time to spruce up these sheds. I'm thinking flower boxes, shutters, pink doors. These sheds will be ready in no time for their close-up.
Alternatively, I was thinking that these could go in the bunny cage too. And you could build a cedar box here.
Okay.
I don't know, I think these might be cuter with the bunny cage because the bunny cage seems like it's more frilly. Yeah.
Building a flower box for outside the window of the shed. So we're gonna fill it with waterproof film and put some dirt in it and some shutters around it.
The other idea I thought like might be cool would be where the old planter boxes were ripped out. If we did put some tall grasses in there, it could give me temporary privacy in my bedroom for now.
Hello, what do you think? Do you want some cat grass in there? I don't know.
Yeah, they are like cat dogs.
As my mother would say, many hands make light work. The garden is glowing. Fresh paint and pink doors make the sheds look like they're part of the team, and I even found use for the leftover paving stones. Placing the squares in between the raised beds and surrounding them with clear stone gives us a clean and modern look. I think I might have fooled everyone into thinking that this garden received the care and love it deserved all year round. And just like that, everything has come together just in time for the photo shoot. Greenhouse, sheds, chickens, window boxes, and bunnies are all happily basking in the sun. Be sure to stay tuned for more DIY mom adventures coming right up. And if you still can't get enough, you can always find me online for your very own DIY inspiration tips and tricks.